Okay. Recording is on.
There we go. Can you hear me okay now?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Okay. So we are going to go. Okay. And you're okay for me channeling past people, correct? Is that correct? Yeah? Yeah. Okay, cool. Sorry, the audio is going in and out. I just have to hear it because I close my eyes a lot during this. Yeah. Okay, cool. Are we currently in a bad part of love? Are we in a bad part of love thing? Did we just like leave a love thing, or are we in a bad part of a love thing? What is that?
Not bad,
Okay.
but it's not. It's just a rough time. There's a
Yeah.
lot going on.
Okay, cool. It's a vibe that goes along with it. Okay, hang on. It's the best way I can explain it. I'd love to hear from her. Is there a female you'd like to hear from?
Yes.
Okay, cool. It's almost like I get thoughts. I'd love to hear from her. I'm like, okay, let's go into her. Hang on. Okay. Okay, so you didn't see her when she passed. A lot younger though. It's on your dad's side? There's two of them. Hang on.
Yeah, it is my dad's side.
Yeah. I was talking about seeing her, but then seeing her post passing. So you didn't see her when she passed, correct?
Correct.
Cool. It's kind of cold to her. Was your father kind of cold to you?
Yeah.
Kept them away from me. Who kept you all? You have a sibling? Who kept you all away from her?
I do have a sibling.
Okay, cool.
She's
Who kept?
older. She's
Okay,
older than me.
correct. Who kept y'all away from her?
Probably my other grandmother.
Okay. Okay, so the grandmother I'm speaking to right now is talking about being very fragile, which probably means that we had a condition that went on for a while that caused us to have this fragile state. Hang on. Okay, your father has a sister?
Yes.
Cool. Because they were there with her.
Mm-hmm.
God, that was convoluted. Yeah. My mother wanted us to stay. Wait, your parents are separated?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. She's saying the mother wanted you to stay away from them. Did your mom wanted them to stay away from them or something, or was it vice versa? Hang on. Stay away from them. Did your mom want you to stay away from the father's side?
It was like both of them, like
Okay.
fighting over like me.
Yeah, it's like ba 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 ba. I'm like, okay. Okay, so all this happened when you were really little. Because she was talking about seeing you a whole lot when you were a little girl. Is that a thing?
Yep.
And then she's like seeing you a whole lot when you're a little girl, and then you're just gone. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's talking about being very forgetful, but then she's also talking about having issues with her heart. Hang on. It almost feels like a stroke. What happened with her?
She had lung cancer.
Perfect. Okay. So that's what would cause it. Okay. So it's like,
You're right.
and I'm like, what is all this? Okay. Hold on. You separated yourself from everybody now?
Yep.
Who says you separated herself from everybody now? Yeah. Okay. Not you. Talking about what they're saying about Dad. Hang on. He's getting older and feeble. Hang on. He's very selfish. Do you not talk to him nearly as much now?
No, I do. But he is selfish.
He's talking about him being just like, it's just a feeling. That's the best way I can describe it. It's like, oh yeah, come over, and it's like, I don't really want you to be here, but you're fine.
Right.
That type. I'm like okay. Did they move into her house?
No. Her house was sold when she died.
Okay, they're talking about her house. Did they take her furniture? Because they're talking about having all of her stuff. What is that?
Her daughter has moved her stuff from the house and put it in her new apartment.
Really? Okay. Hang on. I'm guessing you don't like your aunt.
Right.
Was she, because she's talking about was she still asking for money from her even when she was sick?
Yes.
Yeah, she's talking about that. She's talking about opening her purse even when she can't move like this. But she was willing to do it.
Right.
So we can't fault her. She could have said no, She could have said no. Son. So she does have a grandchild. Okay. She has a grandson from her?
No.
Who's the boy? Who's the little boy that's around? Is there a little boy around?
I have a nephew, my sister's.
Okay. Cool.
But she's like my half sister.
Okay.
But he met, they know each other.
Really? Okay. Yeah, that's still a thing.
Okay.
The stepsisters. Hang on. Was he ever a little bit heavier?
No.
He shows me with a round face. Maybe that's just her version of a child. I'm like, okay. She says nobody even sees me anymore. So nobody goes and sees her. Okay. Left me out there. Okay. Her husband's passed?
No.
She's showing me him really aged, hard time walking, scooting shoes, stuff like that. Hang on. She's talking about him being very controlling. Hang on. Got his arrogant attitude from him. Your father is arrogant. Okay. Did he get his arrogant attitude from his father?
Yes.
Okay. So she says he got his arrogant attitude from him. Okay. Hang on. Okay. Did your mother push you away?
I mean, more so when I was little, not when I was
Not
old.
now. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Mother wanted her to be everything she ever was, and it wasn't. It was tough for her. Okay, cool. She kind of kept you in a box, in a corner, in a square, wanting you to be a picture of perfection. Yes, blah, 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 blah. Yes. Always fighting with the dad. Okay. Got separated from everybody and they moved you away. Did y'all move across cities?
Um, just a different, like the town over.
Okay, cool. I'm like, it's not states. It's literally like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Okay. We're connected to your nieces. Does your sister have kids now?
Yeah, she has a niece.
Okay. Okay.
Or she has a daughter. It was my niece.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Perfect. Because they go, she wants to be more connected to her nieces. I'm like, okay. But it can't be. Can't be. Okay.
Okay.
But it's not because the kids, because of the sister. Hang on. But that feud thing with the sister has been going on for forever, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But it's all about egos, though. She wants to be snotty. You just don't care for it. It's going to have to be her that bends later on. But then you'll have to be accepting of her bending, which will be hard for you. It's going to be even more hard for her to bend. So when that happens, accept it. Put up with all this shit for a while. Hang on. Okay. Great. Grandmother's interesting. She's talking about you, and she's talking about how you used to be very carefree, very open, very happy, be very like the very one that like dances around and stuff like that. Be very, very. But then she also says you were very outgoing, but you were also very shy, which is very interesting. It's like you're
Yeah.
very happy with them, but you're very shy. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Analytical in your day-to-day life. Do you do business right now?
No.
Because they're talking about you being very analytical in your day-to-day life. Hang on. Hang on. He's not exactly helpful. Hang on. We're talking about the husband now. They say he's not exactly helpful. I'm like, oh, okay. Hang on. Can't find that closeness. You can't find that pairing. You can't find that closeness. You can't find that pairing right now with him.
Correct.
Okay. It's okay. Okay. Hang on. It's like almost everything is just not. It's very filtered. The reactions are very filtered. Hang on. Like they're not true. Hang on. Are you about to come up on, I don't know, is it about to be your anniversary or is it about to be a milestone marriage part for you?
No,
I'm
not
not
neither.
about this. They're giving me a white balloon. I'm like, okay.
I'm pregnant with twins.
That's a surprise. Do you know if it's a boy yet?
They're both girls.
Oh, that's the milestone part. Pretty healthy. They appear to be pretty healthy. Hang on. Are you not out of the woods yet with them? It's like you're still in that little red zone area with them.
I mean, I think I am. I don't know. They're not born yet.
Okay. Okay. Hang on. Have they expressed concern in the smaller of the two yet?
No.
When do you turn 33 weeks?
3 months from now.
Okay. I'm like, you're not there yet. Just, it's nobody's dying. Nothing is bad like that. But there's like heart fluttering related issues.
Okay.
But there's no like death or anything
Okay.
like that. Okay. And that's why I'm saying, have they expressed concern about it yet? Because when you, please email me, when you get to that point, message me and let me know. And don't freak out.
Okay.
It's okay. Okay. Hang on. It's not always gloom and doom. It's not like, oh my God, somebody's dying. No, sometimes it's like, look at this, don't worry about it, move on.
Okay.
Okay. Get it back in from me. Such a blessing. Okay, you couldn't even get it. They didn't even give you anything back from your grandmother? Nothing on your dad's side?
No.
Okay. She's saying she didn't give anything. She didn't get anything back from me, but oh my gosh, are they a blessing? And I'm like, great. Okay. You were there at the funeral. Hang on. They did an open casket for her?
Yep.
Okay, cool. She's talking about being able to see her. I'm like, okay. I know you weren't this young with her, but the way I know you weren't this young whenever she passed, but the way she shows you is she sees you as a kid during that time period and like getting up on it and like looking over it. I know you're not that age at that, but it's almost like she sees you as a kid. And like, I think that's a way of her like talking about taking care of you and watching out after you because she wasn't able to before. It's not like that's how old you were. It's just the repeating image in my head. And I'm like, okay, so she's never been channeled before. So I'm trying to learn her language. Hang on. Okay, you already have names picked out?
I have one name.
Are you doing a double syllable name? Bup up and bup up? Bup up and bup up?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like Yana and Yari are da 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 da. So, okay, hang on. It's very like connected, like tit for tat. Danny and Danny, Yari and Yari. Bup, 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 bup. Christina, hold on. Don't get too upset with him. It's very interesting. There are some points where this has been like one of the hardest things you ever had to go through too. It's very. Have you thought about leaving for a second?
What, my relationship?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay, because they're talking about that there, and that's why I'm like keep like that, because it's like we have this like. I think the other is from me personally, because it's like it's talking about I'm leaving, I'm going, I'm packing up. Well, fuck, I can't right now. Like that's, and so I feel the frustration, like, and I'm like, God damn it, why can't we just do this shit? Hang on. He's not paying enough attention. He's not paying enough attention. And what is given is very half-ass. Do you agree with me or do you not agree?
Yes.
Like very half-ass. It's like coming in and having, you know, your friend being like, do you like this dress on me? And they're like, ah, yeah, it's good.
Right.
That's the simplest way to explain it. Oh, it's going to be there for a few years though, like 2 to 3 years. Have you already have you already caught the bad part of it yet?
I don't think so.
Okay. Just, it's not like abusive or anything like that, but just brace yourself, because I see tears, but we can overcome it. Just because it makes my soul want to fall out of my mouth. We can overcome it and we'll move on. Hang on. But when do you turn 35?
3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 years.
Okay. Remember earlier I was saying like 2 to 3 years, like this is it. So around that time, it feels like there's a big shift as far as like love and relationship goes. And the only reason I can tell you that is because everything kind of, it's not like I see pictures with this. It's like you can feel it. It's like a timeline, like a heartbeat on a monitor, right? And this is like, we're here, and then we go down at like this year. And so that usually means there's not a whole lot of like, oh my God, I hate you, I love you. It's just down. So usually that means a splitting apart or growing apart further. So that's what it means. Okay. Because right now it just feels like you're very annoyed with him all the way through and through, and we're totally done with it. He's a good guy though. He's a good guy, but does he give you enough attention? No. Is he there enough? No. Does he need what you need to be? No. Is he as analytical as you are? No. Is he like in tune as you are? No.
Right.
And that fucking annoys you. And that's okay that it annoys you. And there's nothing wrong about that. And is he going to be there for the kids? Yes. Kids are going to be fine? Yes. Don't freak out about what's going to happen coming up. It's okay. It'll work out okay. Okay. But I don't want you to put too much stress in the relationship with him, because he's going to be one way whether you like it or not, because you liked him because he seemed like he's very straightforward, and he's a little bit more fancy free and aloof than you would like. And that really annoys the piss out of you. And just let it go, because it'll work its way out in the end. And nothing you do or say right now is really going to change it. Okay. Even though I would like to say that, but he's going to have his own mindset. And there's going to be goods and ups and downs, but it just feels like the timeline is going to not just drop off, but just,
right.
You'll be ready when that time comes. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay? Hang on. She's going to be watching you, though. I don't know why she's around so much. I think it was because she missed so much of your life for a very long time, though. So she doesn't approve what your dad is doing. Hang on. But I think it's just because he's very standoffish and like just there. He's good. But it's not like we're as in depth with our daughter as we'd like. Like she's all about family and becoming one. And he's more like there and not so much intertwined with you, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah. So what I want you to do right now is I could read you for a very long time. I love you. Your family is very interesting, and there's so many different facets. There's like 19 different tubes to go down. So
Yeah.
with right now, what I want you to do is I want you to take 5 minutes, and I want you to have a good breather. Okay. So or a good cry. That's what I like to say too. Another thing is that if you think of anything or if you have any questions, email me. Okay.
Okay.
Or if you need me again, email me. More than happy to be with you again because I love you and your people are great.
Okay.
Another thing is that if you have a dream about her tonight or tomorrow, she's not going to be a person that talks in a dream. She's going to be a person that just shows up because she doesn't
Yeah,
have.
I dream about her all the time.
Yeah, she's not a talker, correct?
Oh, correct.
She just shows up. That's
Right.
exactly what she is. She's all feelings with me. And so with her, that's if you get it again tonight, that channel's open and it's there. Okay. But if you have any questions, if you need me again, or if you just have some off the wall thing, just let me know. Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
I love you, girl. If you need me, okay. You're welcome. Love you, Nicole.